Fair, but fair is one thing, but that I don't think that's quite fair.
Well, a lot of people do it this time of year. They hire somebody to clean out their air ducts.
Now, a call for action hidden camera investigation uncovers how some air duct companies are cleaning up and taking their customers to the cleaners. Call for Action's Keith King is here with more now. Keith?
Mark, Elizabeth, good evening. Many of us think about having our air ducts cleaned now that winter is just around the corner. Some companies advertise incredible deals. But as you're about to see in our hidden camera investigation, some of those air duct cleaning deals are full of hot air. Wayne? Keith King and Call for Action. These air duct cleaners are not happy to see Call for Action. You're accused of ripping off customers.
No, I'm not accused of nothing.
And you are about to see why.
Do you know if it's ever been cleaned out before?
They work for Midwest Air Care, and they're part of a Call for Action hidden camera investigation into companies who advertise air duct cleaning for a low price. In some instances, customers get more than they bargained for. It's that time of year when a lot of us think about having our air ducts cleaned. Coupons in the weekly Val Pack offer great deals, but how good of a deal did we get? To find out, we set up hidden cameras in a house, then called 3 businesses with coupon specials.
Coupon covers all your vents and returns upstairs in one main. So you've got 4 mains total.
Fresh Air Solutions offers to clean unlimited vents and returns, 1 main plus a full system inspection for $74.95. But the advertised price won't cover everything. The quoted price for a full system cleaning is just under $300.
If I clean just 1 main, think about it, right? I leave the other 3 mains dirty. But this is Neil talking. This is not going to be the boss talking. Neil would tell you that's really just a waste of money because you're basically just blowing everything back through.
Silver Bullet Air Care offers to clean 20 vents, 4 returns, in 1 main for $49.95. To clean everything, he quoted just over $200. That's the lowest in our test. But the highest comes from the guys at Midwest Air Care. Their advertised special is $49.95 for 16 vents, 1 return, 1 main, and a full system inspection. Once inside, Wayne, the serviceman, tells our homeowner she must at least pay for the $49.95 special.
I was just waiting for the estimate.
Okay, did you tell anybody that? You're at least obligated to do the $49.95.
Then he says he finds mold.
So it's looking a little bit moldy in here. Okay, so you can see a little bit of the mold growth in here too.
The quoted price to clean the mold and maintain the system goes to over $1,400.
If it's all cleaned out, you get it treated, you ain't got to worry about mold again. Okay. Especially if you keep up with it.
But Midwest Air Care may have a habit of telling customers they have mold and charging hundreds to clean it.
I saw their ad in the paper, $49.
Fred Gwennell of Grandview called for action after he hired Midwest Air Care.
Finally, he come down and he said there's a couple of vents downstairs that had mold in them.
When the service rep was done, he handed Fred a bill for just over $1,700. Fred eventually paid $599.
Fair is one thing, but that I don't think that's quite fair.
And there's this. Court documents filed by the Johnson County DA accuses Midwest of advertising deceptively low prices and consistently recommending treatment of air passages for things like mold. And in fact, between January and May of this year, Midwest did nearly 2,400 jobs, averaging $412 each. Total revenue for those 28 weeks alone, just under $1 million. Midwest Air Care was not the only company in our investigation to offer customers a mold treatment, but is that something you need?
We're not going to escape it. You're not going to be living in a mold-free environment at all.
Tom Langer is a top mold specialist with the Kansas Department of Health and Environment. He says mold needs moisture and food to grow, something like carpet or drywall, stuff you don't find in air ducts.
You're not going to have big mold issues with air conditioning, with heat, with that type of system, unless you're throwing water into it.
The DA's office has charged Midwest Air Care with 9 counts of deceptive and unconscionable acts and practices.
No comment.
No comment?
No comment.
You're accused of ripping off your customers.
No comment.
What do you have to say about that? When I caught up with employees leaving Johnson County Court, they didn't have much to say after learning they're part of our hidden camera investigation. Now, we contacted the companies involved. Fresh Air Solutions says the ad is a way to save money. They feel that they are upfront and honest with customers and do not pressure. Silver Bullet says the coupon special is to help get started at a lower price. The company does not believe the ad is deceptive when it clearly states that any additional vents, mains, and returns are priced separately. You can read all of their responses on NBCActionNews.com. Meanwhile, Midwest Air Care did not respond to our request for their side of the story.
Wow.
As a consumer, you kind of don't even know what to do.
Yeah, so
exactly.
if they tell you they've got mold, what do you say?
Well, and you know, a lot of information is coming to our homeowner, or was coming to our homeowner. Experts tell me that it is a good idea to get a second opinion if you do hear that you do have a mold problem. But the bottom line is you want to work with a company that specializes in mold, and a lot of times a little elbow grease will go a long way. Simply some bleach, warm water, wipe that down, wipe the moldy spots down if you see them, and then just dry everything out. Once the mold is gone, once the moisture is gone, you're pretty much problem-free at that point.
Let us know what happens with that company.
Okay, yeah, we'll follow it.
Thanks.